Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Gann Academy's Class of 2016 Commencement. I'd like to introduce our class to you with a special blessing that I feel embodies the spirit of our class. It goes like this. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who has made us holy through his commandments and has commanded us to engage in study of the words of Torah. This is the blessing that we say before we study and discuss the opinions of the rabbis in the Talmud and the Mishnah. I chose this blessing as our opening because it encompasses the love of debate and critical thought deeply held by our grade. When I was preparing for today, I stumbled upon an opinion editorial from the New York Jewish Week written by a rabbi from Maryland. He claimed that having a pluralistic high school was a waste of time and would only produce apathetic Jewish graduates. Despite having been slightly offended, I scrolled down to the comments section of the article where a reader wrote the following, quote, "For me, to believe in pluralism is to believe in nothing in particular," end quote. Well, allow me to respectfully disagree. On their first day at Gann, every person sitting in front of me met someone who had come from a completely different background than themselves. Aside from the fact that students hail from Reform, Reconstructionist, Orthodox, conservative, and secular backgrounds, we also encountered people who had passions and beliefs that were new to us. Now that we've all experienced arguments aplenty in and outside of the classroom, we've also learned from each other's differing and often strongly held views. In the spirit of one of Gann's core characteristics, pluralism, our class has certainly embraced the culture of debate for the sake of bettering our community and for our own intellectual stimulation. As a group, the class of 2016 went through a lot of changes, but what we've never done is sit idly by and watch. I cannot fathom a single moment in which at least one of our students was not voicing his or her opinion regarding something that they valued. We've always learned in our Tanakh classes that we as Jews are the direct descendants of our forefather Abraham, the first Jew. So I recognize that for some, that is a strong claim. And if my calculations are correct, at least 1/3 of my class is thinking of a way to refute that claim or play devil's advocate, because not once in my entire 4 years at Gann Academy did a claim ever go unchallenged. For that precise reason, I know that we are all most certainly descendants of Abraham. In Bereshit, the first book of the Torah, we read about him as someone who was able to engage directly with God in conversation. But Abraham did not simply listen in awe to every message and commandment God gave unto him. Rather, he disagreed and argued for another option he deemed to be better. Like, for example, that time he argued and negotiated with God when it was decided that the city of Sodom would be destroyed. In the words of Alan Dershowitz, Abraham was the first, but certainly not the last, Jewish lawyer. And his habits remind me very much of our dear class of 2016. This school looks very different today than how it looked 4 years ago. And it is because each and every one of us exercised our right by giving feedback on what we felt was most important. And just like the diversity in opinion and passionate debate we partook in every day, and just like the upstanding nature of Abraham, this class has left a legacy that changed Gann for the better. I hope for all of you lives full of opportunities to think of la'asok b'divrei Torah, engaging in dialogue, whether it be at home, the Beit Midrash, in a courtroom, or anywhere you want to leave a legacy. Thank you.